The first thing the man did after his reincarnation was replace all the roses in the wedding room with sunflowers. In his past life, his fiancée had filled the wedding room with roses to please her first love, who adored them, without knowing that the man was allergic to roses. As a result, he soon suffered a severe asthma attack. Desperate, the man begged his fiancée to take him to the hospital, but she believed he was merely pretending to gain sympathy and intentionally left him behind to go out with her first love. In the end, the man closed his eyes, filled with regret and frustration. But when he opened them again, he realized he had gone back 1 year in time, to the very day of the family alliance. The woman's parents, eager to strengthen their ties with the wealthy man, had rushed to send over the marriage documents. All the young women in the family were available for him to choose from, but everyone knew that the man had secretly been in love with the woman, and this marriage was meant for her. However, to everyone's shock, the man unexpectedly chose the woman's aunt instead. In his past life, he had wasted half of his life on the woman, but now, in this life, he was determined to follow his true love. On the day the woman's aunt returned home, the man arrived early at the welcome party. News of the family alliance had already spread throughout Jingvai. As the guests whispered among themselves, an arrogant woman openly criticized the man, accusing him of shamelessly pressuring the marriage and using the woman's parents to force it. She declared that she would reluctantly accept the marriage to avoid disgracing both families. But he should not expect her love, as the only person she truly loved was her first love. At that moment, her first love arrived at the event. Upon hearing about the engagement, he had spent $30 million to purchase a diamond from South Africa as a wedding gift. The woman was deeply moved and nearly offered herself to him. At that moment, the man felt nothing but anger at himself. In his past life, he had been blind enough to fall for such a shallow and foolish woman. He had given her countless expensive jewels, yet now she was completely deceived by a cheap diamond. When the first love realized he was about to be exposed, he panicked and threw the diamond to the ground. Furious, the woman immediately demanded that the man give $30 million to her first love as compensation. Otherwise, she would cancel the engagement the next day. Shortly after she left, the woman's aunt suddenly appeared beside the man. She was a strong woman, recognized worldwide for her accomplishments. She had been watching over him for 5 years, but back then, the man had only thought of the woman, so the aunt had kept her feelings hidden in silence. Upon learning of the aunt's feelings, the man was deeply moved. To express his gratitude for her 5 years of waiting, he decided to give her the wedding of the century. Since the aunt loved sunflowers, he ordered all the sunflowers in the city and decorated the entire wedding room with them, hoping to surprise his fiancée. On the wedding day, the man arrived early at the entrance to welcome his bride. However, to his shock, the woman arrived with her first love and immediately ordered the butler to replace all the sunflowers with roses. The butler, knowing of the man's allergy, tried to explain, but the woman slapped him hard. At that moment, the man suddenly returned home.